Gay Fanatic.
It is time, people. It is time. Can I use the Halo music? Because I feel like that'd be copyright if I would use the Halo music. Maybe I could just sing it in the background myself and then just put a beat after I do the epic, maybe I can do that. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan of the game, and also the rebel of the YouTube Underground. I am back with yet another impressions video. Hey, you thought I was going to say commentary. I got y'all, man. I got you. Hey, y'all think y'all know it, brother, man. Y'all know me. I do whatever I want. Anyway, so I got an invite from my man Killer Fam 69. Shout out to this gentleman, man. Like, I've gotten so many different games and stuff from him in the past, and even in the present, he still comes through a few times for your boy. Shout out to that man. He used something more back in the day though, because I was bigger and he wanted to be my friend, so he bought his way into my friendship. But shout out to that man though. Now he don't owe me nothing, so he don't really be giving me nothing no more because he already got in there. Pause. That sounded crazy. No, anyway. So yeah, the beta came out, and my man Fam got me a key, man. Not that kind of man, because I know what I said just a minute ago sounded very zesty. But he got me a code for the Halo joint. You got to get the little friend invite if you didn't, get the code from the developers. So he gave me one day. I asked two people, and neither of them little hoes got back to me. So forget them, BG and Blaze, both y'all ugly. But anyway, I got it and I decided to try it out. And I have to say, man, I had fun with this game, man. I had a lot of fun with this game. I didn't think I was, because I typically, let's be honest. I played Halo since the very first one back in 2002. And the game was great. It was a very, very epic game. Being able to play it wasn't an open world, but it was like open hub, and having vehicles in a first person shooter that you could drive around and switch to a third person view, that was amazing. I remember trying to compare it to God, what was that game called? It was some game on PlayStation 2, and then it was on PlayStation 3 too. I forget what it's called right now. Red Faction, yes. I used to compare it to Red Faction because that was also a first-person shooter that you could get in vehicles on, but it wasn't the same. I only did it because I was a PlayStation fanboy, and I didn't like Xbox, still don't. But I didn't want Halo to shine compared to a Sony game because it wasn't a game you can get on the PlayStation, so I was kind of jealous. But be honest, man, Halo was definitely better than Red Faction. And it had the four-player multiplayer. I can't talk right now. I just got home from work. I'm tired. The 4-player multiplayer, and also had the 2-player co-op, which was actually pretty fire. It had all those different features that I haven't seen on any other game, and it was such a great game. So the last few years, people they've been a little upset with 343's performance when it came to Halo. They weren't giving the fans what the fans wanted. They removed the Halo theme, because I didn't hear the Halo theme in 4, and I don't know if about 5 or the other one, but I know I didn't hear it in 4. And they strayed the game away from what the fans wanted, which was like the old school Halos. Now, I have a problem with Halo 4. I actually enjoyed Halo 4. I thought it was pretty sweet. Now, I like Reach was my favorite, but I liked 4. I thought it was pretty cool when I played it. I didn't have a problem with it. But everyone else apparently said it didn't feel like the Halo they knew and loved, and the story and everything was kind of ruined. Now, I don't care about the story mode because I barely even touched the story modes in Halo. I've beaten the first, second, and third, but I didn't beat Reach or any other ones after that. And I owned Reach. I could care less about story. I normally would just hop on a multiplayer. But they said they ruined the story for the game, and it seems like 343 heard the complaints, man, for the last game. I think this is supposed to be the last Halo in the series. This is supposed to be the final chapter, I guess. And it seems like they are going back to what the fans loved. Now, to me, the multiplayer feels different. I don't understand. I see a lot of people are loving this, especially the old fans. To me, it feels very different. You got your Sprint. I remember people hated Sprint. Sprint's still there. The gunplay seems a little faster, which isn't a problem. This is why I like 4. I liked that the gameplay was faster. The gunplay is definitely much faster than the old school Halos. And what is up with this shadow play? Like, shadow play's been trash recently, man. Like, I might have to, like, I don't know, man. Like, I try to record stuff in HDR for you guys, but shadow play just doesn't work well. I'm gonna have to buy a capture card and put together my old PC again and use that PC to record, because shadow play is not doing it for me, guys. I'm trying my best. I want to get you guys HDR videos. I want to give you guys more videos, but a lot of times I just run into issues with shadow play. The audio is never synced up. It goes out of sync. You get the weird pauses like you're seeing in this video. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I can't get y'all the videos I've been wanting to get y'all, man, because like the shadow play just doesn't work well with me. But I'm muting the sound on this one so you don't have to hear the sound going out of sync. But to me, the game doesn't feel too much like the old school Halo as people say it does. It definitely feels like a brand new title with some of the, I guess you could say, some of the blood and genes of the original Halo. Like, you could tell it's in there. The gunplay, I like that they put bloom in the game. Like, that was another feature that people hated, but there's definitely bloom in this game. And I like it because you can't just spray and pray from a long ways anymore, man. Like, even though it's still very accurate, but there's still some hints of bloom. It's not as bad as I would say Halo Reach, but it is in there. And I like that. You actually have to play a little smarter and shoot a little smarter. But yeah, you got your bloom, you got your sprint. All these things are not old Halo. Now, there were some things that I didn't like. All right, so first of all, I noticed that I don't know how you do it, and you may be able to do it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I ran up on a guy and I tried to melee him behind, pause, man. I just keep saying stuff that sound crazy. But I tried to melee him from the back, and I didn't get an execution. Like, I wanted to execute the guy. Didn't get it. I don't know if they took that out the game or what, but there definitely was no execution. Also, like, there were some weapons that were missing, man. Like, you got your needlers, you got your plasma pistol, you got your whatever the regular, assault rifle you normally start off with in all the Halos. You got that. And you have a few other additions, but some of the classic weapons I didn't see were back in there. Like that one automatic alien weapon. I don't forget what it's called, but the one I shot like the blue balls. God, man, everything I say just sound crazy tonight. Look, I'm not zesty, y'all. Look, it just sounds like it because today's standards, everything was made to sound zesty, even though you don't want it to be zesty. All right, I'm zestfully clean, bro. I'm not zesty.
You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
But anyway, I don't see that pistol or whatever it was called, the plasma rifle, whatever. I don't see that in the game. And there's a, I think that's the only weapon, honestly. It's the only weapon I can say I haven't seen. I don't know what I'm talking about. Everything else is in there. I was about to try to complain that I didn't see a lot of weapons, but they're in the game. I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. But anyway, I had fun with the game. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't know about you guys, but I would like to see some other matches. We played big game, the big game matches. That was also pretty fun. It was crazy though, man. Like, I didn't do well. I'm not the best Halo player. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be on the first and second game, but third and fourth, I did a pretty decent job on 3 and Reach. But a lot of times I didn't get a great KD because, and this problem persists on this game as well, where you might destroy somebody, knock all their armor off, and then your teammate puts one bullet on them and they die, and they get rewarded the kill. You get an assist. Like, I hate that. And sometimes you might knock the shit off and you just lighten the person up and they just eating it still, and then your teammate just hit them with one bullet and kill them. And I'm like, yo, like, come on, bro. I didn't get that kill. Like, what is going on? So those were some of the flaws I had with the game. But other than that, the gameplay was great. It was smooth. It was fast-paced. It's no longer super slow like Halo 3. I hated Halo 3 with how slow it was. Like, this game is definitely much faster. So let me know how you feel in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't give a pretty great impression of the game, but that's as deep as we got. It was just multiplayer. It was Halo. It was multiplayer. You either hate it or love it. I had fun with it. I think it was great. I'm looking forward to it when it comes out. Infinite, yes. That is definitely a buy. I'm going to buy Infinite. Even though there were games where I got smashed in it. I ain't even going to much lie to you. Pause. Again, that sounded very zesty, but I'm not zesty. But anyway, it's your boy Tick. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm going to be gone. Bye! That sounded zesty too. Jesus, man.